5 more to go. The guy went off the point YH. No wonder we haven't been able to find him. Game mummers to himself as he flips through the documents you've gathered. No records of him contacting his agency since disappearing, and no streams either, of course. Those crooks you patched up hadn't talked. This would have been a cold case. You did good out there, all of you. If all this info is accurate, Procy's probably at the spot now, if nothing has happened, that is. If nothing has happened?
So, Inspector Game, what's this point YH, and where exactly is it? I tell you, Inspector, we made up our minds and made a promise to ourselves. We're all gonna mosey on down there and get Procy back safe and sound. Neither the highest mountains nor the deepest bowels of hell will stop us.
Oh my god.
We will go wherever we need to. Just please tell us where boss is.
No matter where, huh? I admire the enthusiasm, but... A hint of sadness creeps into Game's expression before assuming the look of a seasoned officer once more as he delivers his verdict. We're stopping our investigation here. Of course we are.
Huh? But why? I can't accept this, sir. Please tell me why.
Let's start from the top, Officer Barrow. What is our organization? Details, now.
The Orient City Police Department's, something section of something department?
Uh-huh. We're police specifically of Orient City. One step off city grounds and it's out of our jurisdiction. If we want to investigate things outside of our jurisdiction, we have to send out requests to the corresponding jurisdiction's police force. Which means we'd have to put a lot of effort into convincing the top brass, a crowd you know full well would take a miracle to get moving.
I mean, they're hard to budge, but...
What I'm getting from this, then, is that point YH is outside of Orient City. You got it. The place being what it is, too, is the second reason we're wrapping things up. See, point YH is one of the resource extraction points they control. All that's there is the wreckage of the big city destroyed by the disaster 180 years ago, and the few residents who continue to live there. It's also a spawning point for so many kaibutsu that people have stopped counting them.
A kaibutsu spawning point?
Game, would point YH happen to be in South Kanto? South Kanto? That's right, the dreaded South Kanto region. The Japanese government has closed off, a region of broken cities whose names are all forgotten. Dang. Just to re-solidify how bad things are with the kaibutsu. With the kaibutsu issues. It's not that this is essentially it's a lawless wasteland. That is essentially what this is. Point YH is located a good 50 miles east of Orient City. Based on the ruins, it was apparently once a seaport. The letters Y and H were found on what remained of a sign there, probably stating its name. So people started calling it Point YH. Okay, what's a point in Kanto that has the letters YH in it? Hold on. I'm gonna do a little digging. Okay, so possibly it could be Yahatacho Yokosuka. It could possibly be that, or it could be Yokohama. So it could be one of those two, I guess. A good 15 to 20 miles from there's a spot known as a kaibutsu nest, where countless kaibutsu surface and vanish. The kaibutsu nest? There's one of those this nearby? They hunt the kaibutsu for money, a risky yet profitable gig. The authorities with the power to reel them in show no interest in even tiptoeing around that point, so they have free reign to do as they please. You can tell where I'm going with this, right? Point YH is out of our jurisdiction and is out of our interest in visiting if we wish to stay alive. Game sits back in his chair, lets out a deep breath, tossing his spent pipe aside. If I sent not only my subordinates, but also civilians out there too, the top brass would tan my hide. I can't escort you there, and I'm obviously not about to let you waltz in there on your own. As the one who bears responsibility here, and as a fellow Terran with a heart, I can't allow myself to send you to your graves.
I understand, but I made up my mind. No matter what, I will go to boss. I will find him, and I will tell him thanks. I will not move on.
I'm sorry, but I'm with Game here. I can't let you go to South Kanto. Yeah, I figured.
Wait, boss! That isn't what you were saying yesterday!
Sorry, but there are places I can see you off with a smile, and other places I cannot. He lets out an apologetic sigh. Sending a group of rookies like yourselves to a place like that is a recipe for disaster, especially without Reiki with you. We're talking about a place on a different scale of danger than any other dicey spot I've sent you to. Now, Procy didn't say he wouldn't be coming back. It's not that there's no chance he'll come back on his own. I understand how bad it feels to sit back and do nothing. But could I ask you to do just that?
But if it is a dangerous place, boss may be hurt. He may be in danger. He may be no more and all because of me. No, boss.
Beryl takes a good look at Gomesa as the giant grip his fist tries to desperately hold back his tears. Then, straightening his posture, Beryl snaps back up into a salute.
I, Officer Crankrack. No, I, Beryl Crankrack, member of the Union of Earth Hero Agency, will accompany the petitioner to Point YH in South Kanto on a rescue mission henceforth. Beryl? You imbecile!
Game strikes his desk hard enough to send papers and pens flying. Do you have any idea what you're doing? The top brass won't just sit back and let you ignore orders. If I can't go as an officer of the law, I should be good to go as a hero. Rule 1 of being part of the Union of Earth Hero Agency. Be the one who prizes the lives of those of Earth above all. I'm going to follow that rule to the T and go on this rescue mission not as a police officer, but as a hero. Quit the crap. Distorting the Geneva Convention like that with some choppy logic. Wait, what does the Geneva Convention have to do with this? I failed to follow that train of logic. I don't care how ridiculous you think it sounds. I sound. Both. If there are people suffering, I can't leave them be. What are the police for? What are heroes for? We can't save a single life. The sheriffs I looked up to back in the day, they always did what they thought was right. They never bent their principles, even if they had to risk their lives. So I'm holding on to my principles by acting on them. Without waiting for Game's answer, Barrel rushes over to Gomesa and takes his hand. Let's go, Gomesa. We're going to save Procy. Barrel? Thank you. Let us go. Hey, wait. Oh, Barrel. Barrel? Hey, Brandon. I know. We're going. We did make that promise. Yeah, besides, after seeing that kind of stubbornness, I can't just stand back and watch them go there by themselves. I have to be there to back them up. It's kind of embarrassing, but just the sight of them really gets me fired up. The sight of guys like Zap the Justice and Barrow, such real classic heroes to the point of seeming stupid straight up. Don't tell me you plan on... Let's go, you two. I got enough spare batteries to keep the camera running for 3 days. So cameras aren't that great in this future. Great! Now let's hurry after them. You got this. Off the point YH. Brandon, wait, you need to listen to me. Bye. As you and the others leave the room, only Game and Huckle stay put. Well, there they go. Don't even know how much we care. I suppose that too is what youth is all about. I'll give them a good talking to when they return. Nothing quite like having subordinates going crazy on you, huh? Reiki got me used to that already. Will they even be able to get through the gate to South Kanto that easily? Most certainly not. The guys with guns will turn them around and send them running home. Procy probably got by with his S-rank license on one of those. Let you through the gates of hell. But Barrel's green as they come, both as a cop and a hero. Not that a B-rank license like myself has any room to talk. Wait, there's licenses? Yami pulls out a thick file out of his drawer, flips through it, and picks up the receiver on his desk phone. So I'm going to have to at least set the stage for them. I have a rookie on my hands standing firm on what he believes justice. Backing him up, however, I can is my duty. For all the shouting and grumbling, you really do have a soft spot for your juniors. Why the secrecy? Why not simply tell them you're helping? Now that ain't happening. Now that ain't happening. A moron like that would let it go to his head. 2 seconds tops. What will this secret be then? Given your license, you'd still need approval from someone higher up the food chain to enter a restricted area. Exactly. Approval. The sort of thing that a special mission would warrant easily. My hero agency is run by a multinational organization with a good bit more clout than the Japanese government. I'll see if they can work something out. Besides, the OCPD Special Security Squad the city's got guarding the gate. They owe me after that villain prison breach a bit ago. If my agency can't come through, I'll tell the security team it's time to return the favor. You know, I've always thought you were a bit dastardly. Hush, like you're one to talk. In that case, I'll make the moves I can as well. Oh, in that case, I will make the moves I can as well. Insurance on your endeavor, you could call it. What kind of insurance would that be? Well, I'm sure even you couldn't go against the mayor or city government, right?
Just, who are you anyway?
Just the president of a hero agency and a former S-rank hero of some renown. Even if we do manage to get them through the gate, that's where the real problems begin. Yeah, do tell. How good are your company folks in a fight? How resourceful are they, actually? In all honesty, I'm worried as can be. Our operator is new to the company, and our hero is a part-timer who just learned how to transform. Mokdai is experienced, but he's no hero or operator. All he can really do is give advice. It makes me want to call them back right here on the spot, but I don't imagine they'd listen. If the key lies with anyone, it would be Gomesa, the only A-rank hero on the team.
Dang!
If he stays on guard and does his best, then maybe. Hold on. Gomesa has a higher rank license than me?
Gomesa! Didn't he say he hated battles though? That he wasn't good at them? How did he?
His was a special case, you see. He goes all over with Procy. So he has more than enough field experience, for starters. That's the first reason. The second is, well, he has an ability that can prove incredibly useful in the enterprise of neutralizing Kaibutsu. Useful in neutralizing Kaibutsu? What do you mean by that? I've only seen it once myself. Think of it as a super move of his. Though, admittedly, with how little his desire to fight is, betting on that is a little worrying. No worries about his ability to heal his hero allies, however. That alone makes him a solid asset on the field. So not completely solid, but not completely hopeless either. Think I better be ready to go after them if things get dicey then. If it comes to that, count me in with you. I do hope they come back safe and sound. Holy crap. Oh my god, I like that. Dawn arrives, and with it, the sunlight begins to fill the streets. The waking city is behind you, however, as you roll along the mountain roads in Barrel's police cruiser. Then the car stops in front of the tall wall. Before you stands a tall gate constructed of iron bars. Where are we anyway? Some kind of army base? This is the entrance to South Kanto. I've never been either. But look there. Kashi points out the window a large sign. It reads Special Restricted Zone, Westgate 18. So there's a bunch of kaibutsu past here? Kinda nerve-wracking, really. Now, the next problem's getting through this gate. Wonder if my humble little license will be enough. License? A Union of Earth Hero license. Every hero active in the solar system is given one. Your rank determines a lot of stuff on the job. The kinds of missions you can do, the kinds of zones you can enter, and so on. God, they're freaking Maverick Hunters. With X being a special case. Because X is a B class hunter and 0 is a SA class hunter. It changes based on the kinds of abilities you can use and your achievements in the field. Most heroes start out at F rank, and if you build a nice track record, like say Reiki, you can climb up to S rank. Oh yeah, I remember being handed a card like that. F rank, huh? How about you, Beryl? I'm D rank. Well, no telling till I flash my card and see what happens. Licenses, huh? Come to think of it, I believe I was given one too. Uniformed security guards come running at them close to where the gate is, and Beryl responds by rolling down the window. After a quick exchange, Beryl hands his card to one of the guards, who looks it over front and back, again and again. I'm guessing it's a no-go, huh? Sir, just to confirm, you are Officer Beryl Cranecrack, yes? Yeah, that's me, Officer Beryl Cranecrack, patrolman of OCPD's regional department. Go right ahead then. We heard about your special orders from Chief Tsukinoa. Inspector! Thank you kindly. Is something the matter? No, nothing at all. You heard right. We're on a special mission, all right? Thank you for your cooperation. I take it you are passengers from Parallel Flight along with the cooperating hero? The mayor has granted you permission to pass, as you will. The mayor? The mayor? Where did that come from? That was probably Boss. He and Reiki have some surprising friends in high places. Wonder how many strings he had to pull. Feels like I'm part-time in one heck of an agency. Beryl starts the engine back up and the heavy gates creaks open. After giving a slight salute to the guards flanking the gate, Beryl steps on the pedal and the car rolls to the other side. Even past the gate, the scenery consists of nothing but gently undulating mountain roads. Bountiful vegetation, birds chirping, and not a single other car as far as the eye can see. Is this really a restricted zone? It has to be, since we passed through the gate. It sure is peaceful at the moment. Kinda tired after being up all night. Mind if I catch some shut-eye? You should have did that earlier. Huh? Hey, we got company! Beryl stops the car in the distance ahead. You see them lazily make their appearance. Well, there they are.
There aren't that many. I should be able to shake them off. Hold on tight.
Beryl shifts gears and sends the car blasting forward.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't drop us off a cliff, all right? I'll try my best not to. You want to keep quiet. You'll bite your tongue.
The car rockets down the winding mountain roads, accompanied by the fierce sounds of squealing rubber.
Go, Mason! You're crushing me! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They never know when to quit.
Beryl mouths off as he turns the wheel hard. Your car leaves the mountain road behind and rushes into a tunnel. You continue driving through it until light eventually appears and grows brighter as you reach the other side of the mountain. You see a wasteland bereft of life. Gone are the trees and birds you drove by earlier, replaced by a landscape covered in endless wreckage. This is South Kanto? What happened here? Did we lose them? We certainly traveled far enough. Oh, God.
Well, company!
Crud, we're going full speed. Did they circle ahead of us? Looks like we can't keep playing cat and mouse. All right, time to get to it. Yes, let us fight. We have no other choice to move forward. You sure about this, Gomesa? Me and Beryl can handle it. You don't have to. I have made up my mind. Until I see Boss again, I will not run from battle. I will stand up and fight. That right. Okay, let's knock their blocks off then. Gomesa, Beryl, you're up the bat. Yes, let us do our best. Roger. Wait a second, Akaji. This is the first time you called me by my name. Whatever. That doesn't matter now. Okay, Brandon, you know what to do. No need to get all bashful. Shut it! We got Kaibutsu to fight. I did switch teams, didn't I?
正義のシェリフただいま参上っす。さあ打ちまくっていくっすよ。ぶっ放す。ガンガンいくっす。どか。喧嘩はダメですよ。見てほしいです。行くぜ。でいつでもいけるぜ。最大火力でぶち破る。いくぞ貫徹ピアースウォールバリアー。よし完勝完勝っと。まヒーロー家業ってのもなかなか悪くねえな。